to begin, I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Miss Avery.
And I'm Miss Destiny.
And we're from MTSU. I'm not sure if you guys know what that is, but it's really, really close from here. And it's a college. And we're students just like you guys, except we're learning how to be teachers. So we're here today to practice teaching you guys, get a little bit of experience for ourselves. And we just wanted to thank you guys so much for letting us be here. So first I'm going to start by asking you guys some questions. If you guys know the answer, just raise your hand and then I'll call on people if I find it necessary. So if you guys know how to add, if you know how to add, raise your hand. Perfect, that's so many people. If you know how to subtract, raise your hand. Perfect. If you know what place value is, raise your hand. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so today we're really going to be talking about place value, addition, subtraction. We're going to be working with base 10 blocks. I'm sure you guys are familiar with those as well. And we're just going to be doing a little bit of questions, talking a little bit about this PowerPoint, and then we're going to play a game in our groups, and then we're going to wrap it up and leave. So to start off, I wanted to just start with some basic addition. If anyone wants to volunteer to come do number 1 for me on the board, that would be great.
You in the title.
You can come up here if you want, and just like write the answer right here. So it says 6 plus 4. That one's really easy. So I hope everybody knows the answer to that one. Perfect. Thank you. Does anybody want to come up and try the second one real quick? Let's do gray shirt, all the way in the very back. So this one says 62 plus 4, so it's getting a little bit harder. Perfect, good job. All right, number 3, any volunteers? Let's do red shirt with the mask on, yeah. So this one says 62 plus 42. So each time we can see that we're adding another number to make the overall number a little bit bigger.
Is that 2?
Yes, I'm sorry, my handwriting's a little bit. 62 plus 42. So, what is 2 plus 2?
And 4.
And then what's 6 plus 4?
6 plus 4.
10, yeah. Do you know it? Just write a 10. There you go. Perfect. So 1 and 4. Alright, number 4. Any brave volunteers? Let's do striped shirt then. So this one's a little bit harder. It says 623 plus 42.
Wait, is this a 4?
It's like a 2. 623.
Everybody gets confused. That's how I do it.
What's 3 plus 3? Perfect. Alright, the last one, number 5. Let's do blue shirt. And the last one says 623 plus 446. Close, so we know that 6 plus 4 is 10, so we're just missing 1 0. Perfect, guys. Alright, you can go and put the marker in. That is it. Or actually, I'm sorry. What's 6 plus 3? Isn't that? And 1,000. Alright, so can someone raise their hand and tell me what's changing every single time that I'm going on to a new problem? Does anybody notice a pattern here of what's changing? Let's do green shirt.
It's actually going like
1, well, there's not gonna be 1, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that is one thing. Does anybody else notice any other patterns that's going on here? Let's do right here in the green shirt.
So then the 6, then the 6 P, and then there will be the 6 and 4, then the 6 P, and then 4, and then the 6 P and the 40, 6 bigger than 1 and then there's another 40, and then there's a 600 and 400. So they each getting 60 times getting bigger overall, and the 40
Yeah, exactly. So just like he said, every time that we're adding a new number, we're adding a new place value to the number. So this one only has tens, or only has ones place value, and then we add the tens, we add some more tens, we add the hundreds, and then we add some more hundreds. So I'm gonna show you guys a number, and then I want you guys to raise your hand if you know what place value that the number is in. So, does anybody know what place value the 2 is in? What place value is this? 10. Good job, good job. So we have our 10 place value. What about the 6 right here? Let's do type that shit. Hundreds. Perfect. Good job. And then we have the 3 right here. Does anybody know what place value this 3 is in? Let's do push it right here. The 1s. Perfect, guys. So it seems like you guys know a lot about addition through all this, and then you know a lot about place value. So I'm going to turn it over to my friend here, and she's going to walk you guys through this PowerPoint real quick.
Hi y'all, my name is Miss Destiny, and I'm going to show you guys a PowerPoint of how to add and subtract with base 10 blocks. You all already have a lot of experience with adding and subtracting in place value, so this will be pretty easy for y'all, okay?
It should just let you, see if it'll let you slide. If not, you may have to hit the arrow on that one. If it's on PowerPoint sometimes. There you go.
Oh, okay. So what are base 10 blocks? Base 10 blocks are, let's see, even what are base 10 blocks?
Things that help you add and stuff, like one that's like a stick is a 10, one that's a dot is a 1, and one that's a square is 100.
Alright, thank you. So, can somebody raise their hand and tell me, it's really small, y'all, what place value this will stand for if we're using base 10 blocks to add and subtract? You right there.
That would be a 1.
Can somebody raise their hand and tell me what place value this will stand for? Base 10 blocks and place value. Yes. 10. Alright, and then we have this right here. What place value would this represent? You in the back, in the pink. Hundreds, great. Okay, and then we have one more, but I do not have the physical model. I'm so sorry. It's a cube. So we have the 1s, 10s, hundreds, and then what will be next? Thousands, correct. Alright. So base 10 blocks are blocks that you can use to see what a number looks like and to understand its value. Okay? And these blocks can help you understand addition and subtraction. Okay. So, how do we use base 10 blocks? As we already said, we have ones place, which would be, the ones place will be a unit, the tens place will be a rod, and then a flat will be the hundreds place, and then the model that I don't have today, it'll be called a cube, and it'll be for the thousands place, okay? So this is what they will look like. Unit, a rod, a flat, and then a thousand block, and it'll be called a cube.
Hey, I see those shiny.
Alright. What else did we 5,000. Can everybody see? It'll be 5,242 plus 3 plus 37. Alright. So I'm gonna have a friend come up here and solve the problem, but first we're gonna see the name of the base 10 blocks that will represent these numbers, okay? So for the number 2 right here, would we use a unit, would we use a rod, a flat, or a cube? For the number 2 right here, what's the name of it? One, okay, and it'll be called a unit, okay? Unit. Alright, good job. So then you have the number 4 right here. Which base 10 block will we use to represent the number 4 unit, right?
Rod.
A rod, correct. And then for this number 2 right here, which base 10 block will we use? This number 2 right here. Hundreds, okay, and it'll be called a flat, correct, good job. And then our last number right here, we have the number 5. Which base 10 block will we use for that number? Cube, correct, alright. So can I have a friend come up here and solve our problem? Unit green. Okay, then can you read the problem for us, please? Good job.
So, 5,242 plus 37 equals 5,299. And now adding it was that I switched 37 and my friend, I put the 2 back down here. Yeah. 7 plus 2. It will equal 9. Same thing, look, this one up. And then 3 plus 3.
Pretty good.
There wasn't a number down here, so I had to put 2 down. Then 5, 10, then I have to go up 5,299.
Alright, and then we have another problem. Thank y'all for that. We're gonna use base 10 blocks to subtract now, okay?
Yes! There's an eraser right there.
Oh, thank you. Alright. So can a student raise their hand and tell me which base 10 block will we use to represent the number 5?
Once.
And then for the number 8?
Excuse me.
And then for the number 1 right here?
Hundreds.
Hundreds, okay. And then for the number 3 right here? Is somebody gonna do prints off this? Let's see who has that. What should we- So Celine is gonna read our problem to us, okay? Alright, so Celine told us 3,185 minus 262 is 2,920. Alright, so this is the end of our PowerPoint. We're gonna play a game and everybody is going to have, I need everybody at your table to pull out a whiteboard, okay? And a marker. Yes, a whiteboard with a marker.
Okay, are you gonna do it right here in the middle? Because I had turned it a little. I can. Look, I didn't know which was for your video. Yeah, she gotta record the whole thing.
Alright guys, I'm going to be passing out a set of materials. If you guys could keep everything in the bag until we talk about how to play. And then I promise I'll let you guys open everything and look at everything.
Did you want me to explain? Ben,
Unless you want to.
this your video, bro.
No, I'm not.
I'll send you a picture of it looked good. I'm dead.
Alright, so I'm going to read the instructions, the directions, and the rules that are in the very top corner of the paper so you guys can follow along with me. I'm just going to explain how to play the game to you guys, even though it's pretty easy. You guys should get the hang of it really quick. So, to start, in each of the bags there's going to be one die. You're going to roll that to play. There's going to be, I think, 6 little pawns that are like different shapes. So there's like a heart, a star, a smiley face. And you guys can pick one of those out each, and they're going to mark your place on the board as you guys are playing. And then there are cards in the bag. And these cards are going to say different things like add 62 or subtract 87. So you're going to use those cards too. So to begin, you're going to place your little pawn at the start. You're going to roll your dice, and you're going to move however many spaces. So if you rolled a 3, you'd move all the way to the 12. And then you pick up a card, and it would say, for example, add 72. So on your whiteboard, you do 12 plus 72. Everybody in your group and then if you get it correct, you get to stay there, and if you get it wrong, you gotta go all the way back to the start. And then the first person to make it all the way to the finish line, you can find it right here, they're the winner. And when you guys have a winner, you can just call me over and we can talk about everything. And we're gonna be walking around the whole time. Does anybody have any questions about how to play, or is anybody confused?
I'm confused.
I made this game up, so this is a brand new game.
Yeah,
You guys can open your bag and y'all can start pulling out all of your materials.
You guys pick up your game pieces? You know who's gonna be what? He's saying what's wrong. Come here.
They're older or younger?
How about that? Did you all solve it the correct way?
So, 8. Let's double check.
That's 40. That's 118. That's 117. I have a question. Okay, I got it. Beating us. Wait. I said 10.
If you get it wrong, you have to move back. But if you get it right,
How much? So I got 4.
Are you saying? Plus 78.
So let's test this out. Take that minus 33 and put it under your 33.
I've been here since
I'm trying to put our bigger number on top. Minus 33. Now, well, 3 from 4 is what?
6, 7, 7 minus
4, and we take away 3. How many do you have right there? Okay. So now, if we have, you take away 3. So you are correct. Now, I believe it is your role, sir.
I always get a 1. I always get a 1. I always get a 1. I'm minus 77. I'm 1 minus 77. But I would say 76.
Do it together. All right. Write me a 90. Okay. Now write me a 34. All right. So what is it? So we got 9. This is 9. So 9 plus 3 is what? We got 9, and then we're gonna add 3 more. So 9, add 3. All right, so right All right, so now what number you got? 18. You got it right. All right, so you get to stay where you're at. It's your roll. Now it's 2 plus 2. Okay. So what number is it? Yeah. So nobody can let's start right. So you're saying you're Logan. What's your name? Okay, so you're really done. Right there. Write our biggest number first.
I let people call my name Brian, but I tell people that I have my real name is let people call me. My name is real name. Please call me George.
Okay, so right. And what was the answer? Add the section. Look at the line. And the addition after. Alright, so what is 6
My dad calls me Brian. I'm Brian Jr.
Okay, I got it. I got you.
My dad calls me Brian Jr. I got it right. I'm 3.
So let's write 283. You did that. No No, 8 plus 1. So we only brought 1 You did got 16. So now where would you put that 1? So now
Roll the dice.
2, 2, and 1. There you go. So what's your answer? Alright. It is your turn, sir.
Look.
No, not until they're done. We need to finish their lesson first.
You are being given directions, so I want you to freeze and listen. I'm so sorry, guys. We're almost out of time, so if y'all wouldn't mind putting all of the cards and the dice back in the bag, and also not in the brothers and y'all. Check the floor. There's some on the floor.
We're gonna take 3 from the left.
Sorry, what's your marker directions away? Thank you.
I want because I thank you.
Perfect. Go ahead and
I don't know. Sometimes when I work with order,
whiteboard markers, you guys can go up in their pieces. Thank you, table 3. Here's on the table.
I'm sitting on my chair.
Hey guys, a table already got a table place because they're already cleaned up and ready to go. Clean up, give them their pieces, and put our whiteboards right now. We can clean up. Shanuda, go give your table a table point. Cleaning up and being ready to go.
We don't have to.
Thank you. Karas is ready for the end of the lesson. Celine is ready for the end of the lesson. You can sit here, if that makes it better. Okay, I'm going to be passing out a little slip of paper to all my tables that are sitting down quietly. Go ahead and pull out a pencil or pen or anything y'all have to write with. It's just 2 little short questions asking you guys about how you feel about the activity and the game that we did today. I promise it won't take you guys long. And when you're finished, we're going to come around and collect them. Wyatt and Malachi. Think about our choices. Your pencil ready? That means what you learned. How do you feel about what you learned today?
I didn't get the whole thing.
You do this. Everybody, no, you got it. I was asking you how you feel about what you learned today.
I only submitted once as a group, or do we all that?
Is there anything you would change about that lesson?
And I saved like the first lesson plan we had and the second one. I just turned it in.
And is there anything that you would do to change the lesson? Anything you would do different?
I think it's the
Okay, so you said you I told this about to make it
Ooh, I
like
love
another
that you
lesson.
to give them details.
And reach out to those three. And
Is
then
there
we
anything
have
you
to
would
do
change or you need more help with?
any notes.
Do you feel like you understood what she taught today?
And the third one we don't present.
You need one?
No, it's
Ah,
just
so that's
like-
perfect.
She didn't get one.
Is there anything that you need more help with or you didn't understand? Okay, so you take sideways. So
And then I separate your stuff.
Read it.
Think I really have to go.
That's cute.
Yes. Perfect. Okay, so just wait to finish.
I have to go back to campus and I have math night today.
Oh, so you're done with classes though after initial?
No, I have class at 2:30.
Is today the 20?
Bless your heart.
24th, yes ma'am.
Yeah, isn't it 4 to 7? And I go to work at 10. Yeah, it's 4:30 to 7:30.
Okay. What are you choosing?
I guess it's only 7:30 because I think it's going to stay like
What are you doing?
They talk to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
24. Yes, it's the 24th. My birthday is on the 29th. 4 days out. Thank you. Alright, well that is the end of our lesson today. We just wanted to thank you guys so much for letting us come here and letting us teach you guys and hang out with you. You guys are super smart and super awesome. So yeah, thank you guys. Y'all have a great rest of the day. What do you guys have to say to them?
I refuse to do